Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain you what is DNA and RNA. First of all, my name is Fawzia Ansari. I'm your teacher. Now I'm going to start the class. Let's start the class. Okay, what is DNA and what is the difference between RNA and DNA? Have you ever wondered why uh, why the offspring are similar to their parents and why sometimes the siblings looking so similar to each other or sometimes looking so different? This has happened because of inheritance. What is inheritance? Inheritance is a process by which the transfer of physical feature from your parents and grandparents. So this is also known as a inherited. This is also known as a hereditary character. Hereditary is a basic and fundamental unit of genes. And a genes is a made up of a sequence of RNA in some viruses. Mostly the genes are made up of a DNA. Okay. So genes is mostly made up of a sequence of DNA which are arranged one after the another. Okay. DNA is a most of the time mostly the DNA act as a genetic material in all living organism. That's why gene is made up of a DNA sequence of DNA which are arranged one after the another, and RNA is a act as a messenger, and sometimes it is a genetic material in virus. So let's start it. Nucleic acid are two types. One is a DNA, that is stand for deoxyribonucleic acid, and another one is a RNA, this stand for ribonucleic acid. Now, where is the DNA is located? DNA is located at a specific place on chromosome in the nucleus of cells. Now, always DNA is a double stranded and a helical shape, and RNA is a single stranded and they stand for a ribonucleic acid. This is always single stranded RNA, and it acts as a messenger most of the time, act as a messenger in living organisms. They transfer the gene code from DNA to the ribosome. So the main job is to build a protein. Now, nucleic acid, it is a polymer of nucleotide. Nucleotide is composed of three components. First one is a nitrogenous base, second one is a pentose sugar, and third one is a phosphate. Nitrogenous base are two types. One is a purine and another one is a pyrimidine. And the the purine included adenine and guanine, and pyrimidine included thymine, cytosine, and uracil. So in phosphate sugar, in DNA, 5-carbon sugar of deoxyribose is present. That's why the DNA stands for deoxyribose sugar, deoxyribose nucleic acid, because they contain only 5-carbon sugar of deoxyribose. And RNA stands for a ribose nucleic acid because it contains a 6-carbon of a ribose sugar, and they contain a phosphate. Now, in nitrogenous base, in DNA, they have adenine. Adenine is forming a bond with thymine with 2 hydrogen bond, and guanine always form a bond with the cytosine with 3 hydrogen bond. 3 hydrogen is formed between the guanine and cytosine. They are antiparallel to each other. But in the RNA, thymine, in place of thymine, uracil is present. Uracil is present in RNA. Always adenine is form a bond with the uracil. So this is the structure of DNA and RNA. And I'm going to ask you one question. Which statement is true among this question, among these points? So first, both DNA, okay, tell me guys, both DNA and RNA have a single stranded? Yes. Very good. No. DNA is a double stranded and RNA is a single stranded. So A is a wrong option. Among this option, which one is true? Just guess it. Yes, D is a correct one because they contain a phosphorus sugar, and they doesn't have both, they don't have any same carbon items. DNA have a 5 carbon atom, and RNA had a 6 carbon atom. And nitrogenous bases are different. In RNA, in place of thymine, uracil is used. Now I'm going to stop this sharing a screen. Now I'm sharing a screen. Portion of the screen I'm going to share you. Okay. In Neopod, I'm going to ask you multiple questions. Which one is the correct option for nitrogenous base pair of DNA? First one is a 5AT, the chain is a ATCGAC3. So in place of A, tell me which nitrogenous base pair is there? Definitely T. And in place of T, A is present, and C, G, guanine, and guanine in place of cytosine, and adenine in place of thymine. And cytosine, the first option is correct. No, first option is not correct. Why it is happening? Because always remember that the chain start from 5 carbon and ending with 3 carbon, but in the second one is an anti-parallel each other, because both stand are anti-parallel. So always one stand start from the 5 carbon, the second is start from 3 carbon. So last option is correct. Okay, that is start from 3 carbon and end with 5 carbon. Okay, I'm going to share you one. Look at this one. Look at this one. This one is a adenine in always form with the bond with thymine, and always remember that cytosine form a bond with guanine. Blue one is a cytosine, and orange one is a hydrogen bond is present. Okay, this understood. Now I'm going to ask you another question. This O is why it is given. This is O's round, because which one is present? Tell me. In place of adenine, which nitrogenous base is present? Yes, thymine is present. This one is correct. Okay. Now, in place of cytosine, which one is present? Guanine is present. Understood? In place of thymine, again, adenine is present. This is the, you have to be, choose the option. Now, I will explain you. Come to this one. This is a Google search. I will, this is the structure of DNA, and this one is the RNA. Why? Because look at this, the structure of deoxyribose sugar. Now, in place of same, both they have same structure, but ribose, oxygen is removed from the ribose sugar. No, oxygen is removed from the deoxyribose. That's why it is named as a deoxyribose. But in ribose, the oxygen is present. Now look at this one. What is the difference between DNA and RNA? Tell me which statement is true. RNA is a double-stranded molecule. No. In place of cytosine, uracil is used by a RNA. No. Always thymine is used in place of uracil. And mostly DNA is a genetic material in living organism. Yes, you are right. This is the correct option. And RNA is composed of a deoxyribose? No. Okay, now second one. RNA act as a message transfer genetic code from nucleus to ribosome. Which statement is false? Okay, so this is correct. RNA is act as a messenger, the transfer genetic code from nucleus to ribosome. So this one is correct. We have to be select a false option. And RNA contain a uracil as a nitrogenous base pair in place of thymine. Yes, that is correct. And RNA is synthesis by a self-replication. No, always RNA is synthesized from the DNA, and DNA is synthesized by self-replication. And RNA is unstable under alkaline condition. Yes, this one is correct option. I will show you the difference between them. This one is DNA and RNA. So first one, always remember that DNA is a genetic material mostly in all living organisms, and the function of RNA is a messenger. They transfer the genetic code from the nucleus to the ribosome to make a protein. Now, DNA is a double strand and RNA is a single strand. DNA having a 5 carbon deoxyribose sugar and RNA have a 6 carbon ribose sugar. And DNA is a self-replication, and RNA, how DNA is formed? Our DNA is formed by its self-replication, and RNA is synthesized from the DNA. That is called as a transcription. What is mean by transcription? Always remember that RNA is synthesized from the DNA. But DNA is not synthesized from RNA. DNA is a self-replicated. They're synthesized by a self-replication. Okay. Now, always remember that in DNA, the adenine is always base pair with the thymine, and in RNA, adenine form a bond with the uracil. Okay. So, in place of thymine, uracil is used in RNA. So, today, this is the now, and RNA is a DNA is a stable in enzyme condition, and RNA is unstable under alkaline condition. So D is a correct option. Now I'm going to stop the sharing. Now this is the difference between I have explained you. In next class we will meet you and explain further things. Thank you. Bye.